Welcome back. This is Empower. Thank you for being part of this program where we focus on people and workplace. And I was giving you an example of that gentleman. And he told me unless I get 50,000 as a start, and he's never worked, just because he done CPA too. So I'm advising him, if a job is not coming, volunteer. Start as an intern. But he was very straight on me and told me, no, I know I've been in school. They don't give me 50,000, I don't take. So I said, now here, I'm not helping him. So I left him. So I don't know if he got it. But that made me think, like, why would someone not listen to me who is in the marketplace, and I'm advising you, start somewhere. Just get inside. Because I've come to realize, by the way, jobs, sometimes what you just need to get it inside an organization.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. If that is your line is in accounting and you can get an internship in accounting, get in. Then from there, work. Do your best, you grow. But majority of the young people, sorry to say, they don't have that patience. Maybe because they are looking at themselves as a senior auditor, senior accountant, and they don't know, before I become senior accountant, I need to learn how accounting is done until I reach there. That becomes a problem. But I look forward to see as people continue, like you, people, you're in the marketplace and you're doing a great job, should at least others learn from us and be able to, the way you're saying, there's that process. It's not just saying, bring me a form, bring me that file. There is a process. I need to learn. Before I ask for that file, I need to know what is done. Where does the file come from?
Maybe I can comment on that. My undergrad was in actuarial science.
Yes.
And you are told, by then there are not many.
Yes, there were few.
You leave the market, the minimum is 100K.
Yes.
You get me? Shock on myself. I got out and, most businesses are owned by octogenarians.
Yes.
And they didn't know what is this thing called actuarial.
Actuarial.
So the only place that was available was an audit firm.
Yeah.
And I was not an accountant. So I said, no, let me get in.
Yes.
I told the owner, give me a chance. I'll break your mentality.
Yes.
And from then, by the way, where I left and now we began another one. And even where we are, we recruit different disciplines because advisory is not just accounting and all that. Actually, I realized I do more in audit with actuarial than I would have done with BCom.
Yes.
But I'll shock you, I began with a salary of 8,000. And I was told you begin at 100K. I don't know actually what my salary is now.
Yes.
But I just know I've grown in leaps and bounds a lot. But when I got in, you get to learn and know how things are done. Now, when you're good at your work and you are teachable, the greatest, as someone said, I've forgotten who, that the ignorant person of this century is not someone who cannot read and write, but someone who cannot learn, relearn, and unlearn. So if you're not able to allow yourself, because those qualifications, but I told them, once they passed the interview, I told them, but those were just papers, now you're starting learning how to do it.
It is true.
Because, you have been pumped with a lot of theory, and they get to know that reality when they get to work. They're like, I thought it's just debit and credit until you tell them balance these accounts, and they're like, oh God, you have to learn again all this. That's why we send them for those files. Go bring this income, bring that file. Do this, scan this for me. Now, when they're scanning, they learn these days supporting evidence for an audit query and all that. But if you don't tell them to scan, they want to ask for a scanned thing, they'll not know what surfaces as a supporting document. So there's that process that no one can avoid.
That is it.
We have to allow the process build us. Because if you avoid, they'll give you poor quality. And as a senior, for example, in my position, you'll be the one to suffer. So you ensure they grow up in all categories as they come. Yes, you can scale it up, they grow quickly. But again, they don't miss any point.
They shouldn't miss.
In 1 year, because I can tell you with a track record, in the next year she'll be a manager most likely, or a senior in charge of other people. Like she's already a senior in the less than 2 years she's been with us, and she's ready to be promoted to a managerial position. But yes, she has been there less years, but you give them a lot of work and a lot of material and train them. You do constant training. In advisory, if you don't train, you are doomed as a businessman. So you train them at least every fortnight. You have an organized training that they get, and you ensure they are building themselves academically. But the process is important. Your papers, yes, you passed, you got a first class, but hey, that's it. If you stay with that paper waiting for work, we will not come for you. Because that is pride.
It's true.
And if you have pride, you know you are not teachable. Even as an employer, I will not get you. Let me tell you, sometimes we even take people with second lower
Yes.
or even a pass because these guys might have struggled academically, but they are sharp.
They are sharp, you're right.
They graduated and they are ready to learn because they don't come with the mindset that I know. Those guys who are fast, most times, that's why most of them end up being lecturers.
Yes.
Because the business world cannot accommodate them. Why? They think they know more than the people who have done it experientially. Now, there's a part experience plays that academics cannot.
Wow.
Because this is all the real work, this is
Yeah.
the real hands-on and all that. That's why, not to disparage, but sometimes you find a nurse with a diploma who has been to KMTC is more well experienced than a nurse with a degree.
It happens.
Because the one with a degree expects to just manage people.
Yes.
But the one with a diploma has gone for ward rounds and everything. She knows where do you inject and all that. So hands-on practicals are good and it's important. But allow yourself as a young person, as a Gen Z, you know, even if you can push a government to fire CSS, you can't push them to employ you without experience. You need to start somewhere.
Yeah, you need to, you're
because
right.
no one is willing to take a risk in their business.
No one
I
is
told you
willing to
earlier,
take a
I want
risk.
to make money.
That is
As I build people, I want to make money.
You want to make money.
I don't want to build you at my expense.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. And I think also the fact that there's a lot of because you talk a lot, you interact a lot, you share a lot of. There's a lot of materials even on social media. So there's a lot of high expectations even as you leave universities. Which comes, then you come to workplace, it's like a disappointment.
Yeah.
Because what was in your mind as you left university was heaven. Then you come, you realize, it is not.
It is not.
And I think that is what is really affecting young people.
Yeah. That is a slogan they go by. They say, vitu kwa ground ni
Different.
different.
Yes. Yeah. And I think and I think also that social influence is too much on us, my thoughts. And we also want to fit within a certain space. I don't want to be left behind. We were together in campus in the same class. She's moving quite fast. I want to be there. But maybe something she did I have not done.
Yeah.
So because I know we don't have so much time, there are people who are struggling, Gen Zs at workplace. You've been there for a year and a half. What did you tell them? Because it's not just jumping from one place to another that can make you grow. You can still remain within the organization and grow. What did you say?
What I can say is they should trust the process. You know, most of the time, the young generation, we do not trust the process. We think things just happen.
Yeah,
then
very fast. Microwave.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Which that's not the case.
Yeah.
We have a lot of learning to do. And when you're in campus, it's more of books, theory, nothing practical.
Yes.
So if you go out there thinking you know everything, shock on you.
You'll be disappointed.
You'll be disappointed. So the earlier we learn, the better.
Yeah.
Because if we do not do that, we'll keep complaining there are no opportunities.
Yes.
Yet they're there. It's just that us, we think we're supposed to be a manager.
Yes. At once.
At once. And nothing happens within a night.
Yeah.
Even for a baby to crawl.
Yeah.
She has to be taught. She has to start moving with things in order for them to walk. So if we continue that mindset, we really can't do much. So maybe I'll urge the young generation to accept learning, to accept to start from a point. Yes, because I'm sure we do not have the skills or expertise needed when we are straight from the university. So basically, it's that. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Faith. We'll come here.
I'd urge them to have a teachable spirit, to be in a position to learn and to put themselves out there and their work out there. And by doing that, we have, for example, like we have LinkedIn.
Yeah.
You'll find someone is out here looking for a job, saying there are no jobs, and the person is not on LinkedIn or other platforms that there are where they put up the career opportunities,
Yeah.
and not only the career opportunities, even some sessions and learning how to navigate through job applications,
Yeah.
to curate your CV, to be in a position where you can land yourself a job.
Yeah.
So just to be in a position to learn, and as Faith said, trust the process. It just
Yeah.
does not come just like any other way. Like you just sleep and tomorrow you have a job and you're getting a lot of money.
Yeah.
No, and we don't have to look at now, because I have done my undergrad and now I have maybe my ACCA or my
Yeah.
CPA. Now I need to be paid like 100 G's.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. We start from somewhere. You can
Yeah.
even volunteer, as you said,
Yes.
or the internships, and we grow along and up there where we desire to be. Yeah, that's what
Wow.
I have to say.
Amazing, thank you. Mr. Mugune, are there organizations that are struggling working with this generation? Some are fighting with them, some they feel like these guys don't listen, these people think they can get anything they want, and even they are blaming the parents, the way we have brought them up. You know, we are giving them anything, so they expect everything at workplace. So how do you help us in the marketplace? Because we have them. Yeah.
One, I'll say this for business owners.
Yeah.
What I began with earlier, processes and people. One, understand what business do you have and which kind of people do you need.
Yeah.
Now, once you have that clear and you have the objective clear,
Yeah.
it will be easier in your recruiting and in your policy development to do it in a way that will accommodate everyone.
Yes.
It's not that it's not just this generation.
Yeah.
It's all generations.
All.
See, the problem is most businessmen were used from a school of thought from past whereby you direct and your staff do. But we are moving from management to leadership.
Yeah.
Now, leadership is you raise people.
Yes.
You raise people and you raise them to be able to do more than you can do. No, I can tell you most of my staff know more than I do, or they do more.
Yeah.
But my job is now to ensure that I am able to put in wisdom
Yes.
to their knowledge so that we deliver proper services to our customers.
Yeah.
So your role as a leader is mainly to allow God and through interaction become wise and know how to handle everyone.
Wow.
Build your emotional intelligence. That is the key differentiator currently in the marketplace.
Yes.
Otherwise, the Gen Zs will have a high turnover. They'll come in, no one will be lasting a month.
Yeah, then they
get
leave.
their first salary, they are gone, and you get frustrated and say
Yeah.
there are no people in the market to employ and all that. Yet there are good talents, there are great talents in these people.
Yeah.
Actually, they are the talents we need because they are tech savvy, they can research, they are knowledgeable, they know a lot that your business can benefit from,
Yes,
or
yes.
your organization, even the government, wherever it is.
Yeah.
But you have to have emotional intelligence to learn how to handle everyone and build them up.
Wow.
Thank you.
Amazing. Asanteni sana. We have to come to the end of our program. Thank you so much for being with us for the last 2 sessions. It is just amazing. It has been amazing to have you. I look forward to meet you again. This has been Empower. I believe you learned from us and continue practicing what you're learning so that you can become better at where God has placed us. This has been Empower. My name is Beatrice Chuchu. God bless you. See you next week.